improved. For the first time this year, BC wearing the home gold, trimmed in garnet. Out of bounds, it will be the Eagles basketball.
You look at it, Tim, we talk about it. Now's the time you start focusing on finishing out the regular season, building up your resume for the NCAA tournament. And I think the Boston College coaches have the number 9 in their mind right now. They're at 6 wins, but certainly a win against Duke gives them 2 signatures on their dance card.
Solidifies their place, no doubt. Sanders.
Kim Sanders coming off a 23-point effort.
This crowd, in fact, this entire student body is more amped for this game than any other conference game all season long as Henderson drops through a bucket.
And already this Duke team very active in the first couple of minutes getting into the lane.
Game back on Wednesday night.
Yeah, second half they used that. And
coaching staffs in the country. Singler from downtown hits the 3 ball.
Yeah, that's a big key. We
ball, and it's Tyrese Rice. He loves the open floor. Good look to Sanders.
That time Duke not good defensive balance.
Oh, rejected. Dunn got it. Thomas back up, and he puts it through.
Wow, against 3 gold jerseys, Thomas just out fighting everybody, and those are type of garbage points per se that he picks up.
Sanders.
That's a marquee matchup with him and Gerald Henderson. Sanders a little bit bigger and stronger.
All of BC's points belong to him. And Henderson there with the answer. A little mano-a-mano between the two.
Well, and they're recognized, but Henderson recognized the switch that time and really utilized in his tenure.
Without a doubt. Singler, nice runner.
Kyle Singler really had a tough shooting night against Miami a couple of games ago. 5
points off turnovers. Nice work into Raji. Sanders pumps. A little nylon from Rakim Sanders. Pawtucket, Rhode Island. Henderson a floater.
Yeah, they gave him the clear out on the right side that time, and I don't think with your teammates defensively.
Trapani, a runner right back at you from the Vermont transfer.
Almost Singler-like in the way he plays.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Zubek feeds Smith, who ran the curl. Thomas, what a putback. Very athletic move.
He's a guy who really...
Smith. Trapani knocks it away. Zubek, the putback opportunity. Back up again. He stays with it and knocks it down.
Well, Brian Zubek.
Trapani again. Why not? I think he did not get himself squared before the last jumper. He felt it all along.
Around 33, practically a day off with Al Skinner.
Shire, high arching off the glass.
You know, John Shire.
Another pick. Henderson steals it. Vico Paris made the error, and they make them pay. 2,000 right now, no points in this game. Thomas, Grano, Lance Thomas, that's got to be considered gravy.
Yeah.
Rice has his pocket picked again. This time it's Paulus.
Yeah, right. That's already the 10th turnover of the game for BC.
14 minutes into this game, he needs something good to happen. And there's a nice start as he finds Reggie Jackson inside on the dish.
Well, you know, it was a terrific pass.
Shire kept that one alive for Singler. I think John was wondering where the whistle was. It turned into a nice backdoor cut by Rice. His first bucket.
Is that any good? That's just basic basketball. The
coach again checking Singler, an unenviable task. Nice find by Singler, getting Thomas, who's been very active. Jackson, little stop and go and step back. Beautiful move against Shire.
His coming out party against North Carolina had 17 in that game to help. Minutes. They've had 20 minutes that have been really good.
There's another backdoor cut. Henderson from McClure.
Very, very similar.
In traffic, Paris feeds Roach, and he drains it.
And that's a tough find for a guard, too. Perry was really buried.
Maryland win over Georgia Tech, who's at the cell. Playing with some fire now.
I love to make Gary cry.
Block at the top of the circle. McClure. A little reversal up and under.
All right, how about the offense from Thomas and McClure?
No way of passing the Devils. Roach from downtown. That's a big three.
And he is capable of having big.
Rice for 3. He's uncanny.
Did I mention that he could get his shot anytime he wanted to?
At any time. Oh. Rice, a nice jump stop.
Yeah, you knew he wasn't going to be down for long. He's really lifted his team.
In some rarefied air with a win tonight. Rice, that's 2,000. 2,000 in his career. He had 7 at the break. That 3 ball gives him 10. And a tip in by Thomas again. Wow, as he played well. Trapani all the way to the rack. Yes, and a foul. Blake Shire felt there would be help coming, and it didn't get there in time.
Well, it's a miscommunication. You see the back screen coming, and it looked like there wasn't any talking. Singler upset because Southern steps up and gets rocked. And that lets him get all the way to the rim. You've got to talk. The guy behind has got to talk up, and that's Lance Thomas coming up from behind. He's got to communicate. Last year when he was here working out, they could not wait to get him out on the floor. All said, you just wait till next year, see what this young man can do.
This young man could be special.
Can't hide talent.
Singler for 3.
It's so hard on the defense when you...
Little blow by, pulls up. Off the back iron this time. Sanders on the offensive boards going reversal. Rakim Sanders now with 11.
Right.
Minutes to get his first points tonight. Now he has 10 as Thomas just continues on a roll. He has 10.
What addition?
Just go ahead and admit somebody else had a good idea. Rice on a run out. Zubak. 46-42. Setting the pick. Now the alley-oop. Oh! Southern with a beautiful dime as Trapani set the pick and then popped the stop.
There you see the screen right there. Puts the defense in a bad way and just right late going.
35 for Duke. Singler didn't need to use any of that 35.
And Southern still uses size to overpower you, and that time he had Singler, who he could also get by with his quickness.
Rice goes crossover. Oh! Man, is he something to watch.
Pointing away right here, and all it takes is a little bit of, see the little look off right there? Rice just so quick, and he can break you down and get inside.
Second foul on Singles. A pit when it's full. And since with a city like Boston with so much going on in the professional sports mecca.
Well, you know, I hear what you're saying, Tim, but you get it.
Rice again. Oh, what a lead! What a lead to Jackson!
He's just made so many good decisions and making much better decisions as a junior and a senior. But he draws so much attention, you have to be prepared to catch the ball around him, and his teammates definitely are in this game.
Every opponent's best shot, and right now, Boston College is delivering that shot.
And that's why, BC is right in that hunt, and they know what a victory today would mean to this program.
Fouls, Rice turns it over. Jackson with the pickpocket of Shire. Trapani. A little return to Cinder by the Boston College defense. And we're tied again at 51. It'll go against Tyler Roach, his first. Get ready for the stretch run. Our great American race is still going on.
More confidently, and I think Tyrese Rice was more aggressive offensively in the early part of the second half.
All 7 of his first half points in the last 5 minutes. And Corey Raji, the 5 on the floor for BC. There's Rice. No help. And we're tied again at 53. There are different times, Mike, when you see John Shire and Greg Paulus get it. Duke becomes a much more difficult team to defend.
Right.
Jackson pops out high. Drano, they've got their lead. First time since it was 2-0.
All right, how about Reggie Jackson stepping up against North Carolina and doing it here? That was a tough shot.
Steal by Sanders. Mike's going to get a timeout. Listen to this crowd at the County Forum.